on TV.
And I'm also going to turn on a recording. Today's date is October 4th, 2021. In Gray County, Texas, I call cause number 40303 in the interest of Misael Portillo. What says the state?
Teresa DePoister, Assistant Attorney General for the Office of the Attorney General. Your Honor, the state is ready to proceed. The parties have reached an agreement.
All right, I have an interpreter here, Shelley Flores from the Attorney General's office. Ms. Flores, would you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear or affirm to render a translation from English to Spanish and Spanish to English that's true and correct to the best of your ability?
I do.
Thank you, ma'am. Also present in person is, or by audio and video, is Ana Gomez. Are you ready to proceed, Ms. Gomez?
También aquí presente por video es Ana Gómez. Señora Gómez, ¿usted está lista para seguir hoy?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Also present by audio and video is Manuel Portillo, and he's represented by his attorney, Mr. Bizard. Are you ready, Mr. Bizard?
Yes, Mark Bizard for the respondent, Manuel Portillo, and we are ready on the agreement.
All right. Mr. Poister, would you announce the agreement? You all listen carefully and make sure that this is in fact what you've agreed to. Go ahead, Mr. Poister.
Shelley, can you tell her what the judge just said, please?
Ahorita va a anunciar la abogada del abogado general el entendimiento de las partes. Por favor, escuchen todos bien, de estar seguros que sí están de acuerdo con lo que va a anunciar.
Okay.
Okay. The parties have agreed there is no need for non-disclosure.
Las partes están de acuerdo que no hay necesidad para no poner restricciones de las direcciones ni números de teléfono.
Parties agree there is a valid acknowledgement of paternity for the child.
Las partes del caso están de acuerdo que hay una acta de paternidad en este caso.
They have agreed to joint managing conservators.
Están de acuerdo para tener la tutela igual.
That the mother will determine the primary residence.
Que la mamá va a decir la residencia primaria.
The mother agrees to a 100-mile radius for restriction for residents.
Y la mamá también está de acuerdo de una restricción geográfica de 100 millas.
And that's 100 miles from her current residence.
Y esas son 100 millas de su residencia corriente.
Which is located in what town?
Which is located
Está
in
localizada en aquel pueblo.
In Shamrock, Texas.
Y eso es en Shamrock, Texas.
All right. Go ahead.
The parties have agreed to a standard possession order.
¿Están de acuerdo con un régimen de visitas estándar?
Sí.
Health insurance is to be provided by Mr. Portillo.
El
Yeah, I'm
seguro
agreeing.
médico lo va a tener el señor Manuel Portillo.
And that's through another source.
Y eso es de otra parte.
The parties have agreed there is no need for retroactive child support or medical
¿Están de acuerdo que no va a haber manutención retroactiva?
They've agreed that child support beginning November 1st will be $1,000 a month.
¿Están de acuerdo que la manutención corriente van a ser $1,000 comenzando el día 1 de noviembre?
The parties agree that this is a deviation from guidelines. And there are
¿Están de
two reasons
acuerdo
for it.
que van a ser, que se van a ir después, que se van a salir de las líneas de lo que dice la ley que se supone de pagar? Y hay dos razones por eso.
The first reason being that this is what the parties had previously agreed to and continue to agree to.
La primera razón es que este es el entendimiento de ustedes antes y hasta ahorita.
The
Es el
second is
entendimiento
that
de los dos.
Ms. Gomez agrees to the restriction for her
Y
residence.
la segunda razón es que la señora Gómez está de acuerdo con la restricción de su residencia.
And that's the agreement of the parties, Your Honor.
Y ese es el entendimiento.
Mr. Bizard, let me ask you, is that your understanding of the agreement, or do you have anything to add or correct?
Only one thing which I didn't quite hear. The reason for the deviation is because the parties previously and continue to agree to that amount of money on child support. And the second reason, I believed to be the agreement on the restriction. And she may have said that, I didn't hear it.
Yes, she did.
Okay. Then in that event, I believe that's an accurate representation of our agreement.
All right, Ms. Flores, would you translate that, please?
Yes, ma'am. Perdón, pues nomás quiero clarificar algo. Quiero clarificar que el entendimiento es porque es el entendimiento de los dos de ellos antes y ahora sobre la manutención. Y también que el entendimiento es porque ella sí está de acuerdo con la restricción de donde vive, la restricción geográfica. Sí, oyó correcto, es lo que le dijo la juez, que sí es correcto y la razón que no están cobrando la manutención sobre lo que calcula la ley.
Ms. Gomez, is that in fact what you're agreeing to today?
Señora Gómez, ¿es en facto usted lo que está diciendo que esté de acuerdo con todo esto hoy?
Sí,
Yes.
And you think it's good for Ms. Sale?
¿Y usted piensa que es bueno para Misea?
sí,
Misael, perdón. Yes.
Mr. Portillo, is that what you're agreeing to today?
Yes, I agree.
And you also think it's in the best interest of Ms. Sale?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm approving the agreement. I'm waiving court costs because you all have worked so hard to reach this agreement.
Voy a aprobar este entendimiento, pero también voy a decir que no voy a cobrarle costos de la corte porque ustedes han trabajado tan duro para llegar a un entendimiento en este caso.
Ms. DePoyster will prepare that order for my signature and I will sign it.
La señora de Poistre va a preparar esta orden para mi firma y yo la voy a firmar.
Ms. DePoyster, please submit it to Mr. Bizard for his signature as to the form.
Señora de Poistre, por favor, dele la orden al señor Bizard para que él también la firme.
All right,
And there's no need for party signatures. Is that correct, Your Honor?
that is correct.
Y no hay necesidad para que ellos la firmen. ¿Es correcto, juez? Sí, es correcto.
There is a period of 3 business days during which you can request a new hearing.
Tienen 3 días para decir que quieren cambiar la mente y pedir una audiencia nueva.
If you do that, you get a new hearing in front of Judge Vanderpool, and he would start over and make his own decision.
Si hacen eso, entonces lo que va a pasar es van a tener otra audiencia delante del juez Vanderpool y entonces él hace la decisión.
But if nobody does that, this order starts to become final. You
Pero
should-
si nadie, I'm so sorry,
ahead.
Judge. I'm so sorry. Pero si nadie hace eso, entonces esta orden va a ser final.
You should get a copy by email or by regular mail within 2 or 3 weeks.
Deben de recibir una copia sobre correo electrónico o en el correo regular en 2 o 3 semanas.
If you don't get one, call the Amarillo Attorney General's office and remind them to send one to you.
Si no la reciben, por favor, hagan favor de hablarle a la oficina del abogado general en Amarillo para que les manden una copia.
Mr. Portillo, stay in touch with Mr. Bizard until you have a copy of your order.
Okay.
All
Señor
right.
Portillo, estés en contacto con su abogado hasta que usted reciba la orden, copia de la orden.
Thank you all so much for all of your efforts to resolve this today. I appreciate you working so hard to do what's best for your child.
tengo una pregunta.
I have a question. Sí,
El pago va a empezar a pagar hasta el 1 de octubre, en todo este mes no me va a dar nada. Hasta el 1 de noviembre. Y todo,
So-
todo este mes no me va a dar nada hasta el 1 de noviembre.
So if I'm understanding correctly, he is not going to make his first payment until November 1st. So is he not supposed to pay me for the rest of this month?
Mr. Bizarre, do you want to speak to that?
We have agreed between you and I that because it takes a little time to prepare an order, that he, Mr. Portillo, will continue to pay $250 per week, and with the next payment being when?
November 1st, but I keep paying 250 weekly before the November 1st. I'm gonna keep giving her 250.
What about October?
Yeah, it's October. I'm gonna
What is the usual date that you pay her?
Sundays or Mondays.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so he's agreeing, and if you want to put that with the part of the understanding and the consideration, I'm fine with it.
I guess, Your Honor, perhaps it would be best if we did the date October 1st, because he's already been making the payments, so it wouldn't put him in any hardship. And if it would make Ms. Gomez feel more comfortable.
Or October 7th would actually be.
Well, we
correct.
always do the 1st, Mark.
Yeah, I know, but he's paid the 1st. Have you paid in October?
No, I'm gonna give you the check today.
Okay, you can give her one.
The check
Fine,
today.
so October 1's fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right. We'll continue the current payments as if they were temporary orders at $250 a week on Sundays, and then start the amount on November 1st.
Okay,
So lo que van a
Okay,
hacer, Ana, es van a seguir los pagos de los 250 cada domingo por el resto de octubre. Y luego, comenzando el día 1 de noviembre, la cantidad nueva.
Okay.
I can ask you something?
Except no double payment on the 31st.
no doubt.
Pero no un doble pago el día 31 de octubre.
But what I'm asking, the November 1st, I have to pay 1,000 again for the for
No,
November?
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You will not pay her on
Okay,
Sunday,
okay.
the 31st.
Okay,
You will start the new payments on November 1st.
Four Octobers.
So
okay.
no van a haber pagos el día 31 de octubre. Van a comenzar de nuevo el día 1 de noviembre.
Okay,
Pero van a seguir hasta esa
Sunday.
fecha los 250. ¿Ok, Ana?
Okay.
And Your Honor, I guess we should be more clear on this part. I'm sorry I didn't mention it, but those October payments he could continue to make directly. And then he'll
Right.
need to make beginning November, he'll make his payments through the Child Support Disbursement Unit.
Yes,
So
in
los
San
pagos-
Antonio,
So los pagos que le van a dar
The
en
payments
octubre, todavía
will
se los va a
come.
dar.
through San Antonio, starting November 1st.
Yes, ma'am. So, los pagos que le va a hacer de los 250 por octubre, esos todavía se los va a pagar directamente, Ana. Después de eso, comenzando el día 1 de noviembre, él va a estar ordenado de dar sus pagos al Departamento de Procesos en San Antonio y de ahí se los envían a usted.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all. Good luck to you and your family.
Thank you,
Gracias y
Judge.
buena suerte a ustedes y sus
Thank you,
familias.
Mr. Bizarre.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And,
Ms. Flores and Ms. DePoyster. Ms. Gomez,
Thank you, Your Honor.
Theo, good luck to you. Bye-bye.
And
Thank you.
Mark, if you can direct him to the TexasAttorneyGeneral.gov website where he can look at all sorts of ways that he can make those payments.
Ya
I
se
will.
puede desconectar, Ana.
Perdón.
Ya se puede desconectar.
Okay. Gracias.
A usted.
Thank
Que le vaya
you.
De
bien.
nada.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you,
Judge,
Your
may I
Honor.
be excused?
You may. Thank you, Ms.
Thank you so
Flores.
much. Have a wonderful day. Yes, ma'am.